to our scouting vlog. Going up with my dad to an area where we've been hunting for quite a few years and we know pretty well. It's an area that he's going to be hunting with my sisters come opening day.
Elsie.
And my sister Emily. So, and my brother-in-law Jeff has a tag. We're going to hike up here, set some trail cameras, and enjoy the day. So I'm whispering now because we've seen some deer up in here. But I'm standing in an area where I shot my first velvet archery mule deer. I was standing right here, and he was standing just down where the snow is right now. It's about a 30-yard shot. I hit him a little far back, and he ran probably 100 yards and expired, but there's just so many memories in these hills that we're in right now that just looking back on. So anyways, we're gonna go up here and set that camera. The pack I've been wearing on the last scouting trips is the Commander X by Alps. I'm wearing a day pack by Alps that right now on this trip, but this is basically what it is. So, I have my spotting scope, tripod, a trail camera in here, and I also have some mineral salts in the bigger part, and just some snacks in the smaller part. But this pack, we've been carrying a lot of stuff with these packs. They're pretty nice little day packs. I've had it for quite a few years, but it's a cool little pack. This thing kind of snaps off to where you could fit a lot of stuff in there basically, but it comes out, folds up, snaps in. But yeah, pretty nice little product. We like the Alps packs. Well, we got the camera set. It sounds like something's snorting over here. Making some type of noise. Yeah. So we got the camera set, but we're gonna go over here and see what's making that noise. Sounds like it's like blowing out some air. So we're gonna go see what's over there. So the cool thing about this area that we're just kind of walking through is there's a bunch of deer beds. Like there's a deer bed right here. One right there. And there's just like a trail that runs down. There's a bunch of other ones up above this rock face that I'm under right now. There's just a bunch of deer beds on this side. It's because it's a quick getaway for them to go. And then there's trails that lead to other areas. They don't really bed off those trails going this way. They just use it as a highway to these beds and to other beds. But it's a pretty cool little place, like just to kind of come down and walk slowly through if you're wanting just to go for a bow hike, walkabout. But yeah, it's a nice place. So in this area is another area kind of where they come through the trail and then they bed down here. It's just like a quick getaway because it's just a quick little drop. It's up on a hill. They have a little vantage point, but these are the beds. So there's a bed right here, and then a deer bed just right here. There's a deer bed here, and it just kind of goes up this trail. Another deer bed's kind of lined it up. So up into this area, you just kind of want to keep an eye on the tops of this. Usually what I would do is I'd come up on this higher trail and come up over here to look into here because it's easier to get a shot off, and it's quieter because I kind of use the trail and the deer trail that's up there. It's on a rock face, so I use that as like stepping stones to get quiet and come over here and try to get a shot in on them if there's a shooter in here or something worth shooting for meat or whatever. But yeah, this is a pretty neat little area. We nicknamed the jungle because it's so heavily forested, and deer usually come down in here when there's a storm's coming through, or they just come down here during the day in bed. But there's a bunch of trails that come through here, and there's a bunch of beds everywhere. Found this nice little buck track here. You got the forks and then the back, just to kind of have a comparison. I'm gonna put my boot next to it. I'm a size 8.5, so kind of can't see it with the sunlight, but it's a pretty good little buck track. Now with the minerals, we're not hunting from them. We're not baiting the deer necessarily. In the state of Utah, you can't bait them, meaning you can't hunt from the bait. But we just kind of put it in areas along their trails that we wouldn't be sitting, so that we're not hunting from them come hunting season. So if that answers any of your questions you're thinking about while you're watching this video or not. But we just like to put them out mainly near trail cameras. We put them near trail cameras to kind of get them to come to that area where the trail cameras are to get a better picture of them. Kind of brings them in closer to the camera. But yeah, that's what we use the minerals for. So I want to say this is where it all began with EMAGINE, but it began a long time ago. But this area over the years, is just the memories embedded into these timber, these boulders, this dirt, this mountain is just
into the soul of the wild.
Yeah, it's just what kind of kick-started EMAGINE. It's just the memories made in the outdoors. There's so much memories up here. Just walking through areas, memories just start filling your mind. Like right here, we've shot probably 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 buck right here.
Right in this area.
Yeah, literally right
within 20,
right
30
here.
yards from us.
Yeah, my brother-in-law Jeff shot one here, his first buck. Brandon, Race. I've shot a few in here. Yeah, my dad shot a few.
This is where we got the father and son buck too.
Yeah, which that would be a story that we'll be doing on our Tales of the Hunt podcast. Interesting story. But we're going to come over here and see what's in these beds. So I really wasn't really paying attention like I should have coming into this area knowing that there's beds in here. But I was kind of looking over here and didn't notice the deer over here, but I jumped it from its bed. It was a doe. But let me show you these deer beds. These beds are pretty heavily used. So there's a bed right there. And then it comes over here to another deer bed right here. Just right here. And then there's a bigger deer bed right here. I usually sometimes see 2 deer laying there. But this is where the deer was laying that I jumped. And I was up right up here. There's a doe right on the other side of this. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a doe kind of grazing in the background over here. Right there. It's pretty cool. We're wearing the Under Armour Ridge Reaper bearing camo. So far it's been working really, really well. We also wear Hex, which kind of blocks up the human aura, I guess you could say. But right now we're just kind of seeing how the camo is by itself. But if you add the two together, it's going to be a really, really cool combo. Like, I'm sitting here talking, and that doe is still just standing there. It's pretty cool. She's getting really interested in what she's doing. Well, that will do it for the scouting vlog today. We hope you guys enjoyed it. It was short and sweet, but we got up, set a trail camera, put some minerals out. We got a little party get together with the family that we had to get to, so we will catch you guys later.